What's new, YouTube? Cold Covers here, back with a brand new video. And today, as y'all can tell by the title, we got a special video. We got another episode of Folding Clothes with Cole. Folding Clothes with Cole, the series I started just to talk to you guys, reflect on art, reflect on life. Because I feel like art and life correlate, they go hand in hand. So if you're new here, welcome. This is a series I started a couple of weeks ago, and I like it. You know, I thought it was cool. The views wasn't all there, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? This is a video series that I kind of like, so we just gonna keep it up. Before we get into this video though, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below, join the movement, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Right now, as y'all can see, well, y'all can't really see, but I got a whole lot of laundry to fold. Yo, I got a whole lot of laundry to fold. And usually when I do these videos, I try to organize my closet at the top as well. So we're gonna get started, y'all. Today, I wanted to talk about, really, man, I don't even know, man. These past couple of weeks, y'all, I just been working, grinding when it comes to the art stuff, when it comes to the business stuff, and the content especially. Yo, it's hard doing content and business at the same time. Oh my gosh, bro. Because you got to be consistent in both. And business is already hard in itself. So, hey man, all I'm gonna say, man, is just that it's been rough. But, you know, I'm still here. I'm still fighting through it. And I'm still pushing through it too. I ain't giving up. Not yet, at least, you know, and I don't plan to give up anytime soon. Right? Hold on, let's move this down a little bit. So y'all can see the pile of clothes I got, right? Yeah, I don't plan on giving up anytime soon, y'all, so don't expect that from me. I'm still gonna crank out these videos even when it's slow. Cause one day it's gonna take off. One day it's gonna take off. I'm telling you, I don't know what day it's gonna be, but one day it's gonna take off. And then when it does take off, I'm gonna be glad that I didn't quit and I didn't give up. And that's something y'all gotta do too. Like, whatever y'all doing in life, and I know I say this kind of like redundant in every video, but man, just keep going. Cause really, you really gotta love what you do. Cause if you don't love what you do, then you gonna quit. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Like, you just gonna quit. Like, when I was in high school, I didn't really love basketball. I just loved the idea of basketball, right? So that's why it was so easy for me to quit my junior year and just focus on track to try and get a scholarship. But what ended up happening was I didn't get the scholarship, and my junior year was taken from me for track and field because of COVID, right? And, you know, nobody could suspect that to happen, so that's not anybody's fault. But, you know, stuff like that happens. That's just like a life event, you know, something you can't predict. And, you know, it happens, y'all. So my advice to y'all is just keep working, keep building your confidence, keep putting in your 1% every single day. And my whole thing, man, is just gaining confidence, y'all. Gaining confidence through experience. That's really been my theme these past couple of, not even past couple of months, but this past month. Like, it's been a lot of just trying to build my confidence, whether it's through art or whether it's personally. I've been reading this book, Psycho-Cybernetics. I've been reading this book, and this book has been interesting so far. So basically, it's this plastic surgeon, right? He, when he operates on patients, he notices that the patients often change a lot about themselves. So the patients will come in insecure, right? Maybe they have like a big nose or a big head or big ears. And then once they get the operation, like, their confidence shoots through the roof. They're like a completely different person. But this doesn't happen for all the patients he operates on. Some patients he operates on and they end up staying the same, right? You know, maybe they have a big nose, right? And he operates on them, and then they end up having the same mindset. So what he realized was that it wasn't more so the looks that the patients were worried about, or the patients had to worry about. It's more so the mindset, you know, what you tell yourself every day. And I've just been doing that, just telling myself that, you know, I'm confident, I love myself, and I've been trying to do that every day, just to get in that mindset and get in that habit of just treating myself with respect, loving myself, knowing that I'm that guy, you feel me? Knowing that I'm that guy, and just being more assured of myself, being more present, right? So the book goes into depth about that. It also goes into depth about how we all have a goal-seeking mechanism built inside of us that is supposed to help us navigate through life and determine what our goals are. And every human has that ability. It's just how we were designed and how we were wired. So every human on the planet has a purpose, has some sort of goal to chase, has some sort of identity to craft, and has uniqueness about them. But it all starts with yourself. How do you view yourself? You know, what do you say to yourself on a consistent basis? Do you have a lot of negative thoughts, or do you have a lot of positive thoughts? Do you love yourself? Do you take care of yourself? Do you take a shower, wash your face, put on deodorant if you believe in deodorant? I know some people don't believe in deodorant, but you know, just simple things like that, and that can go a long way. So it's important. And also, it actually put me on to, I didn't finish the book yet, but the chapter I'm in is talking about visualization. And bro, I tried that joint one time. Like, I just woke up early. Or no, I think it was about when I was about to go to bed. I was about to go to bed one night, and I'm like, man, let me just visualize myself having success, right? And I'm not gonna say what I visualized about, but I just visualized myself being successful, and man, like it felt powerful. Like, it just felt good, you know? And I think what ended up happening the next day, like, I think the next day I got like a raise or something at the job. It was crazy. Yo, like it was crazy. I don't remember when I did it, but it was a little while back. But the visualization stuff, man, it just skyrockets your confidence and your self-belief. So if you're like me, if you're somebody that struggles with confidence, I highly recommend you read this book. I haven't finished it, but if this is something you struggle with and this is an area you need help with, then why not read material to help you with that area? And I'm still working on it myself, so I'm not trying to act like, you know, I'm some expert or I have all the answers or I know. Nah, man. Like, that's why I gotta seek the answers, because I know I don't have all the answers. I know I need help. I know I have a lot to improve on, especially when it comes to, like, and this is personal stuff. But especially when it comes to, like, just dating in general, right? You know, I struggle with that. And I struggle with socialism. I mean, not socialism, but social skills. Completely different, right? Social skills. I struggle with that, and just trying to get myself out of my shell more, and being more vocal, and being able to speak up, and being able to be confident. And matter of fact, speaking of confidence, I was watching this movie today, Marty Supreme. And man, is this movie crazy? I didn't finish it yet. I'm planning on finishing it tonight. But this movie is crazy, y'all. The amount of stuff that goes on in this film is insane, y'all. I highly recommend that you guys should watch it. I didn't finish it yet, but it's one of those movies where it's very intense. So, like, you're thrown into the action as soon as the film starts. That's a film technique that is very interesting because, you know, there is no backstory, there is no character set up. You're kind of just expected to already know these characters and already know what's going on, right? It works, and in this case it worked because that's kind of like the theme, or not the theme, but what would you call it? Not the theme, but that's kind of like how the movie is set up throughout the whole movie. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. It's so random. It's all these things going on, and it's a good movie. It's a good watch so far. So I'm gonna finish that up tonight. But yeah, it's weird how that movie was recommended to me by a friend, and I was like, you know what? I might as well watch this and see what happens. And it actually correlates to psycho-cybernetics a little bit because the main character, he's often arrogant. It's not really confident. I think he's more arrogant, but he has signs of confidence, right? He's really confident. Like, he really believes in himself. And, you know, one thing I realized about confidence is that confidence is very infectious. Because most people don't look at themselves that way. They don't see themselves as that. So when they get around people that do, and they do have this high self-esteem, they do have this high level of respect, it's almost admirable. And people want to feel that. So they want to live that through you, if that makes sense. And it also, the movie goes into depth, you know, how women view confidence. You know, women will do things that they're not supposed to do just because you're confident about it, just because you're sure of yourself, just because you have direction and you believe in yourself. A woman will submit to that, right? And I know we're getting into like more self-improvement and more philosophical concepts here, but you know, I think art is that too. I think art is in everything. When I really think about it, I don't think art is just drawings and paintings. I think art is political. You know, if we look at paintings like Basquiat or who was a political artist? I can't think of any political artists off the top of my head. I believe Basquiat was very political, if I'm not mistaken. Basquiat. If we look at Basquiat, if we look at just artists in general, you know, some of them are political. Some of them make art about politics. If we look at somebody like Kendrick Lamar, To Pimp a Butterfly, you know. But I think art is political. I think art is philosophical. I think art is in everything, you know. So definitely an interesting movie. I definitely can't wait to finish watching that. So hopefully I can finish watching that soon. But yeah, so that's just where I've been at, y'all, man. Just improving my confidence and just expanding my mind and my body and just trying new things, you know. Just trying to try new things. So that's been important. And yeah, other than that, I know I got a Drake video coming out this Wednesday, y'all. New Drake video coming out this Wednesday. Make sure you guys go check that out. You guys are gonna be, I think you guys are gonna be impressed. I took my time with this video too. This video took me a week because, you know, I work too, and I gotta make time to edit the video and to record it. But this video, y'all gonna like it. It's almost done. I just gotta make the thumbnail. Once the thumbnail is made, and the video is basically done, it just has to be uploaded. But yeah, stay tuned for that. I'm not gonna give away too much about what it is, but just know it has something to do with Iceman. I don't know if that gave it away or not, but we'll see. Hopefully you guys check that out. New video on Wednesday. So I don't know when I'm gonna upload this video. Now that I have that coming out on Wednesday, maybe we'll release this on Friday. I guess I can't release it on Friday if I just said new video on Wednesday. right? I might gotta release this like tomorrow. These videos don't take me long, so all I do is just add music in the background because this is just me talking, y'all. This is just me venting to y'all about life. I believe life imitates art. And why not talk? Why not talk to y'all, you know? I'm not just an artist. You know what I'm saying? I know I make a lot of stuff. I make graphics and all that. You know, I'm human as well. And sometimes I don't want to do an edit. Sometimes, you know, I just want to talk to y'all. Oh, Corday video. Yo, I think that's my... Oh my gosh, I feel so bad because I've been going back on my word. I'm like, man, I ain't keep my promise to y'all. To the people that do watch me. Right? I'm like, dang, I ain't giving them this Corday video. I said I was going to give them the Corday video. The reason why I haven't given y'all the Corday video, y'all, is because I'm actually terrified of making that video. Because I don't want to say something wrong. Those deeper than art series videos that I have on my channel, like, I low-key be, like, nervous to make them joints. Because I'm like, man, I just want to get it right. Like, I want to tell the story right. I want to get everything right. And I want to have my facts in place. So I want to have all the research and stuff correct before I even attempt to record the video. Because those videos are inspired by YouTubers like J Roebuck, YouTubers like What's the Dirt. It's mainly inspired by like journalism, because I like journalism as well. Specifically for music media. So those take a more journalistic approach and it clashes it with art. I don't know if you guys noticed that or not, but that's the whole premise of the video. Like, I know it's not edited like that. I think I do want to do more edits like What's the Dirt, or like I think What's the Dirt actually does the best edits. I don't think J Roebuck does any edits. But they're supposed to be more informative, right? So since they're more informative videos, I want you guys to have, you know, good facts. You know, I don't want to put out false information. I don't want things to come back on me, because, you know, once you put out false information, that, you know, your credibility is skewed, right? So I just want to make sure all my facts and all that is straight. That's why I haven't even recorded that video yet, but it's definitely something I want to record. And I also been thinking about this new series I want to give y'all. It's the 5-minute, 30-minute, and hour challenge. So making a cover art in 5 minutes versus 30 minutes versus 1 hour. I've been studying some YouTubers. I've been looking at Benny Productions mainly, and how he does these type of videos. So I've been analyzing that, and of course it's gonna be hip hop based. Like, we're not doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, he does like fantasy stuff, and which is cool, but we're gonna make it hip hop based. I'm gonna get like a random generator, and then I'm gonna pick a random artist to work with to make a cover art for, and then we're gonna upload it. So yeah, stay tuned for that video. That's in the works. And yeah, man, just leave a comment down below. All right, we're getting to the nitty gritty here. Almost done. Almost done. Couple more pieces to fold. Yeah, man. Ready for a new week. Other than that, guys, I just want to say thank you for watching. You know, if you tune into even one video, like if this is your first time watching me, I'm thankful. If this isn't your first time watching me, I'm also thankful, because, you know, YouTube is very competitive. It's very hard. It takes a lot of effort. It takes a lot of work, and not just on my end as a creator, but on your end as a viewer, because there's so much content that's being thrown your way, y'all, and it's very distracting. It can be very, disturbing sometimes. And as a viewer, it's hard to find good content. It's hard to find those gems that's really gonna hit home for you. It's hard to find creators that you really connect to and that can truly inspire you, right? So it's up to us as creators to give that to you guys. And it's a hard job to fill, but it's definitely possible. So I always keep you guys in mind when I'm making these videos. I try to, at least. Sometimes I make videos for myself, like this one. Not mainly for myself, because I still want you guys to learn something through me. This is more so you learn a little bit more about me as a person with these videos. For the other videos, you learn more about, how I approach art and how I approach a piece, right? Which that's important too. But I want to give you guys a more human side of me. And shout out to Micah. Micah, he's a painter, and he's a guy that actually inspired these videos. I remember I used to watch, and I still do watch his videos from time to time, but most of the time he's just rapping, he's just venting. He's just talking. He's talking about life. He's talking about self-improvement, and usually he's painting. I haven't done this with a graphic design piece yet. Let me know if you guys would like to see that. I just figured I'd just do my laundry, just do two things at once, kill two birds with one stone, because I already don't like doing laundry to begin with. So I'm like, you know what? I might as well just talk and do laundry at the same time. Where we at? We at 22 minutes. All right. 22 minutes. Okay, this went faster. I think I'm getting better. Get better at folding clothes. That's crazy. Alright, a couple more hoodies. Yo, my closet is full, yo. I don't need no more clothes. I still be buying clothes. Like, I need more clothes. You see this, y'all? Like, y'all didn't even see. I don't know if y'all can see my jeans. My jeans section is crazy. I don't need no more clothes, man. But summer coming up, so I'm gonna definitely need some clothes. Summer come up, I need some graphic tees. I'm more of a graphic tee kind of guy. Dibbling out with the graphics. So we'll see. All right. One more sweatpant. Like, you can see it's like toppling over. Like, the more sweatpants I add up here, the more it's like leaning over. Alright, a couple more shirts. Alright. Hoodie. Hoodie, what's goodie? Hey, boogie. Alright. And I just gotta put my seats on my bed, and I'll be done. But you guys don't have to stay for that, because I will be ending this video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode of Folding Clothes with Cole. Hopefully you guys gained some knowledge, gained some insight that you can apply to not only your art, but to your life as well. I'm your host, Cole Covers, aka Jordan. And got one last thing. Hold up, almost forgot. And I am signing out. Peace.